There's an amazing shot in Touch of Evil. The movie's a noir, the last thing Hollywood let Orson Welles direct. He plays a cop in a border town, a crooked one. This Mexican detective's onto him, coming after him. We see the detective in this little mirror on the wall of a brothel where Welles is holed up. Anyway, the shot. You see Welles from just below against the crumbling adobe wall. He was already getting big then. This is the late 50s, but he was also padded out. He looks huge. He's in the bottom right-hand corner of the frame, breathing these big, heavy breaths. He's drunk, just fallen off the wagon. His tie's misplaced, his beard is grown in. And there in the center of the shot is this bullfighting trophy. A huge bull's head, framed by the swords that killed it. Touch of Evil is a story about a great bull. Honorable in his own way, but savage and terrifying too. A bull getting stuck again and again and fighting through until he can't anymore.
Hank, I've been looking for you in every bar in town.
I've been in half of them, but only here on the wrong side of the border. I never drink on my own beat.
Bartender, give him some black coffee, quick.
I don't need black coffee. Meeting?
Vargas at his hotel.
The Mexican detective, who, by the way, is played by Charlton Heston with a little bit of makeup and almost no accent, is the good guy. We can see that. But with Welles, it's a little harder to tell.
Come in, Hank.
Well, I don't know whether I'm welcome or not.
I want you to hear this.
I've heard it already. Our friend Vargas has some very special ideas about police procedure. He seems to think it don't matter whether a killer's hanged or not, so long as we obey the fine print.
Captain, I
books.
don't think a policeman should work like a dog catcher.
No?
Putting criminals behind bars? No. In any free country, a policeman is supposed to enforce the law, and the law protects the guilty as well as the
Our
innocent.
job is tough enough.
It's supposed to be. It has to be tough. Policeman's job is only easy in a police state. That's the whole point, Captain. Who is the boss, the cop or the law?
Citizen Kane was Welles' first movie. It changed film forever, but it also launched 45 years of pain for Welles. There were a few successes, but mostly there were decades and decades of failed projects, meddling financiers, and would've, could've, and should've beens. Welles was a great artist, but, the whole thing was his own damn fault, too. Because he was a bull. Even in 1958, when Touch of Evil came out, he was a bull, careening through the world of film, destroying movies, trampling relationships out of anger and hurt, bolting out of the gate and getting stuck through over and over again till he just collapsed under his own weight. Toward the end of Touch of Evil, Welles is tired. He's lost his cane. He needs it to walk because he once took a bullet for a friend. And he's back in that brothel, trying to get the madam, Marlene Dietrich, to read his fortune. He wants to know if maybe, just maybe, he can pull this one out.
What's my fortune? You've been reading the cards, haven't you?
I've been doing the accounts.
Come on, read my future for me.
You haven't got any.
What do you mean?
Your future is all used up. Why don't you go home?
Welles' old gamey leg gives him an intuition. That's what they say in the movie anyway. And he follows the pain. It hurts when he's onto something, like a trick knee when a storm's coming. And he follows the pain, for good or ill, or for good by way of ill. Maybe the real Welles let his pain lead him too far. I don't know. I'm not a great artist, and Welles was. Maybe Dietrich has it pegged.
He was some kind of a man. What does it matter what you say about people?
Goodbye, Tanner.
Adios.
That's my outshot.